Hello kids, good afternoon, namaste and salam alaikum people. Hi, this is Maria Khan, your master teacher of biology here at Vedantu. Guys, welcome to this session and here I bring a brand new chapter from your CBSE class 10, that is our environment. So this is the last chapter and a very important chapter which is a 5 marks weightage in your board examination. Are you eager? Are you excited to study this chapter? Chalo bata. Hi Madhyansh, Palak, Zaid, Kunal, Anshita, Shri Ranjita, Ayush. Hello. So, what about your scores, guys? Anushka posted, got 36. That's really great. All things satisfied. Yes, name. कितने मार्क्स मिले बेटा? तन्मय मधेकर. Hi. Oreo. Oh, such a sweet name. Madhyansh Khobragade got 38. That's awesome. Vandana 38. When will you start classes for 10th new session? In the month of April. Okay, in the first week of April. Yeah. Is there any mentee? Yes, there is a mentee. So, chalo, all my sentimenty kids, let's get started. Let's quickly get started. चलो आयुष भी आ गया. So ask all your friends to join in. ठीक है, like, share, subscribe guys. Hit on the subscribe button. Do not forget to hit on the bell icon because we are really going to discuss some important questions. Okay, chalo, here we go. So this session is a part of our Prodigy series. Okay, and you already know the flow, right? We have a chapter introduction followed by detailed detailed study of the chapter, followed by one short session and doubts plus mentee session. So today we are going to cover two things together, introduction along with one part of the chapter. Okay, so chalo, let's have a brief introduction of the chapter. So chapter content, basically the chapter is divided into four parts: ecosystem, then secondly food chain and food web that exists within an ecosystem. Apart from that, there is ozone layer depletion, and lastly it's waste management or garbage management. Okay, so these are the four topics that we are going to study. So today we are going to cover this part, okay, along with introduction, of course. So when I say biotic and abiotic components, you are very smart now by grade 10. You don't need my instructions ki what are biotic components or what are abiotic components. So from your examination point of view, बच्चों, this chapter has a 5 marks weightage. So जरा भी हल्के में मत लेना. So the simple questions can also be asked. So biotic, abiotic, 3 on 5. Food chain and food web, mostly they ask you questions from here. Maybe they ask you to draw a food chain. Maybe they ask you to identify the consumers, the type of consumer, the trophic level, the amount of energy that is being transferred, n number of questions from this segment. So this is very important. Okay. Then something that you studied in your grade 9, ozone layer and its depletion. Same topic has been repeated. And students, the diameter of the ozone hole is shrinking with each passing day because we have banned CFCs long ago, right? And if we still continue to do it for upcoming 15-20 years, the thickness of the ozone will be restored, okay? And hence this also marks the topic to be very significant. So from your examination point of view, this is like very important, है ना, very important. Yeah. And Madhyansh, ICSE whole session, whole revision. Okay, sure. Once we complete the syllabus, we'll bring such session. Okay. And then waste management. When Modi Sarkar is playing a big role in sensitizing people about waste segregation, waste management, है ना, गीला कचरा, सूखा कचरा, dry waste, wet waste, recycling, composting, all these things are emphasized a lot. Reduce, reuse, recycle, all these things are emphasized a lot, and that's the need of the hour. So you may have some application based question from here based on 3R mantra or something like that. So this is again very important. So bacha party, what I would like to tell you is, if you see that out of 18 marks in biology, okay, out of 18 marks, 5 marks are purely dedicated for EVS, that is our environment. So do not ignore this chapter. At no cost you should ignore this chapter. Okay. So promise me that you understood which topics are important and where to focus. If yes, chalo my army, hit on the like button, post me in the chats. Here we go. So guys, let's have a look into the past, like few questions here and there. So how is the increase in demand for energy affecting our environment adversely? Okay. So here, when they ask you such kind of questions, especially when it comes to EVs, it can be any question which are given over here. Okay. Please, 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 I request you with folded hands, read the textbook, construct an answer beforehand, use some notes, reference books to construct and form an answer. What we do is, EVS है ये तो हम फर्स्ट स्टैंडर्ड से पढ़ के आ रहे हैं, I can manage it. But when you write, the answer becomes an essay and you don't get marks for that. So please practice it beforehand. Okay? ठीक है? So yeah. How is the increase in demand for energy affecting our environment adversely? ठीक है? How environmental degradation is happening. Why is ozone layer getting depleted at higher levels of the atmosphere? How O3 gets depleted? Okay? So you may write down about CFCs. Okay? Next, what are the two main components of environment? Living, non-living, biotic, abiotic. Define trophic level, very important. And explain biomagnification. Oh, this is like must do question. Favorite question. ठीक है, favorite question. Congrats Abhishek, congrats. ठीक है, चलो. So any answer is incomplete, especially scientific answer is incomplete without the scientific key terms. So please ensure that your answer is enriched with keywords and supplemented with examples. Okay, keywords plus examples. This is an amazing combination. If you use this in writing your paper, matlab your examiner cannot stop himself or herself from giving you full marks. Okay? ठीक है? हाँ. Vandana, I'll tell you how this 10% rule for transfer of energy is applicable. We'll study everything. Don't worry. Okay? Stay with me. So, chalo. Let's talk about the planet Earth. Okay? Now it is said that planet Earth is the largest, biggest ecosystem that we have. Okay? Now, the question arises, what is an ecosystem? To answer that, let's go in a reverse manner. What do we have it on the planet Earth? So if we try to categorize, we get two broad categories. The first category are the living organisms, that is the plants and animals and microbes, right? Mera background pen kahan chala gaya? Yes. So, yep, we have biotic components, which includes plants, animals and microbes, right? Then we have abiotic components, that is air, water, light, soil, right? So we have living components, that is biotic. We have non-living components, that is abiotic. Now these components continuously interact with each other. Or to be very specific, the biotic components interact with the abiotic components existing on the planet Earth. Okay? So, beta Oreo, if I say कि we all breathe, you will say, of course ma'am, we breathe in. So which gas do we breathe in? We breathe in oxygen and we give out carbon dioxide. We are biotic. CO2 and O2 are abiotic. Agreed? Now sunflower देखो कैसे अपना orientation change करता है from east to west under the influence of sunlight. So when the sunflower is changing its orientation, sunflower is biotic, sunlight is abiotic, correct? Then green plants in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll take in carbon dioxide from the air, water from the soil, and prepare their own food. So plants biotic, sunlight, CO2, H2O, abiotic. So now do you agree that the biotic components interact with the abiotic components? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? Chalo. बताओ जल्दी. Yes or no? Do you all agree with the statement that the biotic components interact with the abiotic components? Chalo, tell me fast. Yes. So here we by heart the definition. Biotic components, abiotic components, and their interactions. I repeat, biotic components, abiotic components, and their interactions collectively form an ecosystem. Collectively form an ecosystem. Easy. So यहाँ पे our 1 mark definition is makhan clear. Isn't that? Isn't that super easy? So see, an interacting, self-sustained unit that is composed of living and non-living. So it is like ऐसे खाओ या ऐसे खाओ. Definition is telling you the same meaning. Okay? ठीक है? Smriti, just now I said that we interact with each other in numerous ways. I stated 3 examples of humans, of plants, है ना? चलो आगे. Now the ecosystem can be natural or it can be artificial. Now artificial ecosystem is also referred as man-made ecosystem. Okay, so natural ecosystem, it can be forest, it can be aquatic habitat, there can be so many variety of ecosystems, right? Now artificial, something that has been created by humans. Now can you tell me what is the second image showing you? क्या बनाया है second image में? What is this? What is this? And along with biology, I can teach you how to create this at your home. Aquarium? No, it's not an aquarium. It's not an aquarium. You don't know? No, it's not an aquarium. Doraemon's door. Anyway door. No, it's not an anyway door. It's called as closed terrarium. Okay. So guys, creating this closed terrarium is so therapeutic, I tell you. If you're a plant lover, if you're a biology lover, and creating this at your home is very easy. You can create it aram se. I can teach you. Okay. And the best thing is you don't need to water it. Once you have created it, water cycle will automatically be set up. Okay. Evaporation, condensation, precipitation, everything will carry on. And inside this glass apparatus, your plants will be living happily. So if you want to create such, Google about it, search it on YouTube as well, and if possible I might bring such session for you all later on. Okay. However, moral of the story is, if I can create it, you all can also create it. Agreed? So if we have created it, just like an aquarium, just like a garden, just like a farm, it's artificial or man-made ecosystem. It's called as terrarium. See, I have posted it. Closed terrarium. It can be an open terrarium wherein you need to water it regularly. But closed terrarium, it's a self-sustainable ecosystem. Okay. Yes, I had created it and I had gifted it to the principal of a school where I used to work previously. Banaya tha maine. Another one which I created, it sustained for few months, and after that it died because I was so stupid. I used to open it every time that the condensation took place. कि भाई मेरे ग्लास पे इतना ड्यू ड्रॉप्स आ गया, अच्छा नहीं लग रहा, मैं क्लीन करने के लिए ना उसको ओपन करती थी. And it was long back, maybe around in 2012 when I was in college and I was learning all these stuffs. So it died. But yes, I would love to recreate it again. NTSC मेगा सीरीज बहुत ही ज्यादा रिस्पॉन्स मिलेगा. ओके सार्थक गलांडे, एक सार्थक लांडगे भी है मेरा स्टूडेंट. ठीक है, आगे. So that's an artificial ecosystem. Okay. And then let's talk about the natural ecosystem. The lakes, the ponds, the forests, the jungles, all the habitats that we have, whether they are terrestrial or aquatic, they all fall under the natural ecosystem. Okay, cool. So now bacha, the natural ecosystem can be broadly classified into two categories, aquatic and terrestrial. Now again in terrestrial there are grasslands, there are forests. Again in forest there are evergreen forests, there are deciduous forests, there are so many variety of type of forest. In aquatic, fresh water, marine, है ना, there are so many things. हाँ, and yep, aquatic में see they have given here fresh water. It can be fresh water like ponds and lakes, it can be marine like seas and oceans, and in terrestrial it can be grasslands like savanna, it can be desert like Thar, it can be a dense forest like Amazon. Okay, so this flow chart is again very important. Okay, good afternoon पूर्णिमा, पूर्णिमा विश्वकर्मा. समझा है यहाँ तक? समझा है? Okay, great. So बच्चे party, after your term 1 result ना, you must be very nervous for your term 2 examination and bit more stressed about what to do related to your grade 11. क्या करूँ भाई मैं, है ना? ऐसा है क्या? Yes, we have a mentee in today's session. Like when I was in grade 10 na, and my exams were over, I had no clarity what has to be done, whether to go for science, whether to go for commerce, or to take arts altogether. No clarity. Whether I want to do my career in dancing or in academics or to be a commercial artist. First, my father enrolled me for science stream. See, मैंने बोला भी नहीं, कुछ कहा नहीं, पप्पा ने जाके एडमिशन ले भी लिया. ठीक है. And then my cousin came, elder brother, he said, नहीं, commerce is much in demand. So उन्होंने मेरा एडमिशन निकाल के they enrolled me in commerce. Okay. And finally I said no, I wanted to be a commercial artist, so मुझे foundation course करना है. Again I took the LC from the college. I went to the college, other college where they take foundation course for commercial and fine arts, and then they said our seats are full, we can't enroll you. And then again I came back and I got enrolled into my same college where I pursued science. There was no clarity, literally there was no clarity. आप लोगों को कोई क्लैरिटी है क्या? अच्छा, अक्षय राज says what's the difference between ecosystem and environment? So beta, environment is basically the abiotic component, right, which is a part of our ecosystem, है ना, our environment. When will ICSE happen? ICSE happened just yesterday beta, and our environment basically comprises of everything. ठीक है. Ecosystem is self-sustainable. Environment can be degraded, है ना? Environment can be hampered. Ecosystem is self-sustainable. Self-sustainable. That's a major thing. हाँ. So Purnima says, I want to pursue JEE science. Okay. Others. Dentist, except dentist and nursing. Okay, Asya. You will choose PCM. Vandana will take NEET. So bachcho, my only recommendation to you is whether you do JEE or you do NEET or you go for commerce or you altogether opt for arts. Have a clarity right now. Having clarity is very important. Madhyan says aerospace engineer. That's fabulous. Okay. Have a clarity very early. Now that you have chosen कि मुझे ये करना है, I have one more thing to talk to you. ठीक है? When I was in grade 11, after completing my grade 11, we shifted to Mumbai. I was staying in some village near Mumbai, not proper Mumbai, but then I shifted to Mumbai. And no coaching in grade 11, no coaching in grade 12, and that's the reason why, even though I was a bright child in my school and college, I could not score well when it came to grade 12. My board exams का scores went awful, खराब हो गया. आप लोगों को भी चाहिए क्या कि देयर शुड बी अ सेम काइंड ऑफ फेट? नो ना, नो, राइट? सो स्टार्टिंग योर प्रिपरेशंस अर्ली, having a proper guidance and mentoring is very crucial, very crucial. ठीक है? So here at Vedantu, okay, here at Vedantu Bacha Party, I will say that enroll in the early batches of NEET or JEE, whichsoever you want, for 11th, 12th, okay, and see the difference that will be created, see its impact that will have it on your life. Okay, I'm not saying it because I am a Vedantu master teacher, but as your well-wisher, as a person who has learned from her own mistakes, is giving you a word of wisdom. Okay, हाँ, of course मध्यांश, why not? आरामात होऊ शकतं बेटा. So chalo, components of an ecosystem, we have abiotic components, that is non-living, and then we have biotic components, that is living. Okay, now in biotic components we have three categories. Green plants, algae, which perform photosynthesis and produce their own food. They are known as producers. Okay, they are known as producers. So green plants, why my Wacom is not cooperating today? Okay, let me again. Yeah, green plants, algae, okay, green algae produces. They produce food for all the organisms on the planet Earth, not just for themselves but for everyone. Consumers who feed on the producers directly or indirectly, okay, feed on producers directly or indirectly. Okay? Decomposers who break down the complex bodies into simple ones. Okay? So here is the example of bacteria and fungi. Now I really want to tell you one equation over here. Okay? When we talk about decomposers, let me use another color. Yeah. So suppose today one person dies, tomorrow many people die, day after tomorrow lakhs of people die. There will be a heap of dead bodies created. But that heap of dead bodies, will it remain as it is forever or will it vanish with time? Tell me, forever or vanish? Forever or vanish? Chalo, tell me. Tell me. Jaldi. Hi Rashi. Haan. So it will vanish, it will be cleared off with time. You know why? Because the dead bodies, okay, the dead bodies, they are made up of complex organic substances, carbohydrates, proteins, fats, proteins basically. Proteins are the building blocks. Okay? Now, when these dead bodies get decomposed, organism hai na, so it's organic. This complex organic get transformed into simple inorganic substances. What is simple inorganic substances? Here I am talking about minerals. Okay. So the dead bodies, they are transformed into minerals. That is the complex organic substances transformed into simple inorganic substances. and this task is performed by none other than decomposers, that is bacteria and fungi. So what's their exact role? Role number 1, they help to keep our environment clean. Second, they help in recycling of nutrients so that they are made available to the plants again. Okay, ठीक है, ठीक है शर्विन प्रभु, बिंदास डोरेमोन, even the PPT is looking good, appreciate the beauty of the PPT as well, है ना? हाँ, एंजल भारत से दीदू तत्व अभी तक डिलीवर नहीं हुए। बेटा तत्व ना अगले एकेडमिक ईयर के आएंगे ना, एकेडमिक ईयर तो शुरू हो जाने दो। या ठीक है, so that's the job of decomposers. Now the plant eaters are what we call as herbivores, like goat, elephant, cattle. Carnivores, flesh eaters, meat eaters, lion, tiger, cheetah. Omnivores, who feed on both plant based food, animal based as well, plants and animals both. Humans, bears, omnivores. Okay. Parasites who feed on the body of a living host, either on the body like head lice, leeches, mosquitoes, or in the body like tapeworm or roundworms, है ना? So we have two type of parasites: endoparasites, that is internal parasites, or ectoparasites, that is external parasites. Okay, understood बच्चा पार्टी? समझा है यहाँ तक? समझा है everyone? Sharvin, do not lose hope, you will definitely score well. Okay, हाँ चलो, great. So now बच्चों, as I said that enrolling early is very important, starting early is very important, having clarity about your own academics is very important. बच्चों, you still have the time because you have the best teachers from across the country, right at the convenience of your home, right at your fingertips. If not live, you can watch the replays. Even while replays, you can play the interactive quizzes. Even while covering your regular curriculum, you can prepare yourself for NEET or JEE. And that's the goodness of this course. So enroll today. How do you enroll? I'll tell you. Okay, so यहाँ से जाऊँ मैं, keep. So yeah, so this is नहीं yeah, so this is one of my sessions.
Do you all agree with the statement?
है ना,
that the biotic components
so guys, everyone hit on the like button if you're
components.
finding this session to be useful, है ना? So in the description box guys, there is grade 10 and 2 years JEE or NEET, दोनों में से कोई भी एक कोर्स पे क्लिक कर लो. Okay, now that I am a biology teacher, I'll click on the NEET course. Okay, so here class 11-12 दृष्टि NEET batch. Okay, जबकि तुम 24 में तुम्हारी NEET दोगे. So we'll prepare you for NEET 2024. Along with that, there is an add-on benefit. What's the add-on benefit? Term 2, grade 10 revision before your board exams will be absolutely free of cost offered to you. So this 1 month, then upcoming 2 years offered to you with this batch. Isn't it great? Biotic component are those components that are living substances called, for example, plant. Yes, Bhumi. Yep. हाँ. So बच्चा, with this course, you can get live classes, test series assignments, personalized report cards, assignments and notes, doubt solving in the class. With ProLite, with my coupon code, that is MAKPRO MAC Pro, you get the course for 53,999 with Pro Classic, you get a doubt solving app on the mobile phone at 67,499. And then if you take Pro Plus, wherein you get a personal mentor, okay, you get the same course at rupee 1,07,999. okay, so मैं तो कहूँगी बच्चा try out for 15 days, experience the goodness at least, है ना. So with my coupon code the course is offered to you at 3149, but additional 15 days absolutely free of cost. So with 3,149 you get 1 month course. Experience the goodness. Ma'am, Venus flytrap is a plant but it eats insects. Yes, it's an insectivorous plant. Okay? ठीक है? Yep. Venus flytrap. Yep. To fulfill its nitrogen content, it feeds on insects. Okay? तो चलो, are you all menti ready? Menti ready हो क्या? Menti ready? No, I don't think so, Asya. No, no, no. No, Asya. मैम मेरे एग्जाम 31 मार्च से है, मैं राजस्थान बोर्ड से हूँ, क्या क्या पढ़ूँ बताओ 15 दिन में. बेटा भूमि, किताब बहुत बड़ी है और हमारा ब्रेन भी, जितना पढ़ सके पढ़ लेना, ठीक है. बेटा, Venus flytrap does both the things. It performs photosynthesis, but to derive nitrogen, it also eats insects. ठीक है? If it eats insect, it doesn't mean that it's a saprotroph. Of course, it's an autotroph, but it is also an insectivorous plant. Okay? हाँ. Asya, use my coupon code, that is MAKPRO. Okay? Mac Pro. हाँ. मैम कूपन कोड इज एप्पल लैपटॉप. अरे इधर मैं खाने के लिए एप्पल नहीं खाती, लैपटॉप क्या यूज करूं. यस, आई एम वेटिंग. चलो ज्वाइन इन. 63331281 63331281. वेयर इज अजान टुडे? बेटा वंदना, you are the only dedicated fan of Azan who keeps on asking about him. By the way, he has gone to school. Ma'am, looking little black. Little नहीं, ma'am is looking पूरी black. अच्छे से देखो यार, नहीं दिखता तो चश्मा भी देती हूँ मैं. This is the standard Indian skin tone, and I'm proud that I am an Indian citizen and I'm born with this Indian skin tone, and I don't invest in any fancy creams. Okay, I love my skin tone. अब बोलो भाई. Ganesh, my nickname is Blackie. In Marathi, at my home, everyone calls me Kadutai, that is the Blackie sister. अब बोलो. And I don't feel ashamed, whereas I'm proud. Chalo, join in. 26 kids. Heart is white? No, heart is red because it's filled with blood. चलो चलो चलो, I can see 29 kids on the chats. आप कहाँ से हो? इंडिया से. मुंबई. चलो. So 29 kids. चलो चलो चलो, join in the Menti fast. Here we go. Shall we start? I know Madhyansh. I got to know that from your surname. आप किसी सेलिब्रिटी से मिले हो? जी हाँ। जब मैं कॉलेज में थी ना, एंड व्हेन आई यूज्ड टू गेट डिप्रेस्ड, आई यूज्ड टू ट्रैवल बाय ट्रेन and go to Bandra, sit in front of SRK's bungalow with a desire in my heart कि भाई मुझे शाहरुख खान दिख जाएगा. आई एम a huge fan of SRK. तो मैं हमेशा मन्नत के सामने बैठी रहती थी, मन्नत करती थी कि शाहरुख जी मुझे दिख जाए, दिख जाए, दिख जाए. अब तक नहीं दिखे. चलो, on your marks, get set, go. An interacting self-sustained unit of an area that is composed of living and non-living things is called what? Ecology, economics, eugenics, ecosystem. It's a very difficult question. Very difficult. I know you won't be able to answer. Very difficult. Extremely difficult. So ecosystem. Yes बच्चों, हलवा पूरी सारा क्वेश्चन है ये. हाँ, ecosystem. Then second one, flashing on your screens now. Oh, that's so nice to hear, Pranjal Dikshit. Which one of the following is an artificial ecosystem? Pond, crop field, lake, forest. Everyone voted? Wow. 16 students answered it right. And अरे हाँ, लीडर बोर्ड क्यों नहीं आया भाई? So the answer is crop field. Okay, the answer is crop field. Congratulations. आया, अब आया. So Arushi, Shri Ranjani, love you ma'am. Ma'am loves you too, beta. Anshika Gupta got 90. Congratulations. Abhishek Kumar, master. Bhumit winner. Shaza, ma'am, tomorrow English exam. All the best. KG, Oreo, congratulations, congratulations. And let's proceed. Okay. Third question flashing on your screens now. Here we go. Oxygen, nitrogen, temperature and humidity are examples of what? Combustible, non-combustible, abiotic, biotic. Oh, क्या है ये? बताओ. Oh, that's nice, Abhishek. Very nice. उदयगिरी, क्लास आज 3 बजे शुरू हुई बेटा. हाँ. So abiotic components, guys, these are non-living components. Oxygen, nitrogen, temperature, humidity. These are all non-living parameters, right? Abiotic components. हाँ. वंदना says, मैम E में SRK डाल देते, मतलब I say ना MRK like SRK. So Shri Ranjani, Anshika Gupta, Abhishek, Arushi KG, ma'am tomorrow class 9 exam. अभिषेक सर हमारे चांद है. ओए होए, माशाल्लाह. Z, 17 term ones to depressed. बेटा don't be depressed मोहम्मद Z. बेसिकली जिंदगी 2 बार मौका सबको नहीं देती, एंड लाइफ हैज गिवन यू 2 chances. Chance 1 term 1, chance 2 term 2. So you must bounce back with a bang in your term 2. है ना. ऑल द बेस्ट, रॉक ऑन. हाँ, मास्टर भूमित विनर, कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशंस कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशंस. हाँ, आगे. चलो, जो बोर्ड सैंपल पेपर रिलीज करता है उसमें क्वेश्चंस अलग है, अटक नहीं, अलग है. भूमि, आई एम ब्रिंगिंग अ सेशन फॉर दैट एज वेल दिस वीक. ओके. Puppets, Abhishek Kumar. Fourth question flashing on your screens now. Dash are the organisms which recycle the element from dead plants and animals. Producers, primary consumers, secondary consumers, decomposers. Which recycle. बताओ बताओ. Yes, decomposers, guys. Decomposers break down the organic waste into inorganic substances. They help in recycling the nutrients which are utilized by the plants again. Right? बताया था मैंने. Shri, Ranjani, Anshika, Arushi, Abhishek, KG, English exam, Abhishek, Zaid, Bhumit, Shreya. Congrats. Next. Fifth question, flashing on your screens now. Which of the following group is not an example of consumers? Not an example. Herbivore, carnivore, parasite, none of the option. चलो बताओ. Not an example of consumers. Not. Miss Click. 3, 2, 1. Time up. So, bacha, herbivores are a type of consumers. Carnivores are a type of consumers. Omnivores are a type of consumers. Parasites are a type of consumers. Now, 13 of them will claim, ma'am, misclick. So, yeah. Okay, all of them. So, Anshika Gupta, congratulations, beta. You're my official Chintu Candy for the day. God bless you. Keep rocking. And it's time for our homework question. Okay? Homework question kare. Yeah. So, homework question is state examples of endo and ectoparasites. ठीक है? State 2 examples of endo and ectoparasites in the chat panel. Arushi is from class 8. Beta, welcome to the session, and we have a bridge course offered to you by the YT teachers. The link is given in the description box. If you want that YouTube master teachers should conduct a bridge course for you, do enroll in the batches ASAP. Okay? And don't forget to use my coupon code, that is MAKPRO, to avail 10% additional discount. So yes, bachcho, all the 10 students use Mac Pro for NEET and JEE courses. And all the other kids, we have a bridge course for you. The link has been given in the description box. Okay? So chalo bachcho, if you enjoyed the session, if you found the session to be informative, like, share, subscribe, post me a yo, and let's meet in the next session. Till then, Allah Hafiz, Milo Wapis, and keep watching Vedantu. Bye bye. Tada.